Hello and welcome to U13 playing fields in Belfast for today's Northern Ireland Youth Football Association Under-13 Cup Final. It's between Coleraine and Crusaders. The Bandsiders have disposed of Linfield and Glenavon in the last two rounds to make it to today's final. Crusaders have marched past Loughgall and Cliftonville to get here in their attempt to lift the trophy here today. So the silverware up for grabs, and managers today Joe Gray of Coleraine and Darren Rolston leading Crusaders here in this showpiece finale. The scene set, the weather has been terrific today so far. This one of 14 finals taking place at Rosario's home on the Ormer Road here in Belfast. Let's take a quick run through the two team lineups. You get to see the players come out. They have completed their pre-match warm-ups, but Coleraine will start with Harry McBride in goal. Cahir Cartlin is the captain of the Bandsiders. Christy Moore, Dylan McElroy and Conor McKeever are starters for Coleraine. Norrie Stewart, Daniel Caskey, Harry Blair, Ty McConaughey, Joseph Gray and Cahan O'Kane complete the 11 chosen by Coleraine today to start this final. Of course, we do know it is very much a squad game, and on the bench for Coleraine we have Corey O'Neill, Harry Hunt, Owen McAleese and Freddie Bratton. Turning our attention then to Crusaders under Darren Rolston. They have Caden Mulligan in goal, Max Horner-Macaulay, Nathan Beacom, Joshua King and their captain by Riley McCreary. Benjamin Wilson is number 8, Carter Murray, Corey Rolston, Charlie Robinson, Joshua Clugston and Finlay Adler. On the bench then for the Crews today, affectionately known as the Hatchet Men, Tyler Rees-McCreary, Charlie Carson, Carter Thompson and Jensen Patton. There you get a shot of the two sets of players coming out of the changing rooms here at U13 in Belfast. You can see the Crews in the red and black colours and Coleraine in blue and white. Peter McCauley is today's match referee. And you can see a warm reception greeting the players here. These under 13 lads, and getting to showcase their skills and their talent on the finest of pitches as well. It has to be said, this once upon a time was a very much a grass pitch. It's not that now. It's a 4G surface as the two sets of players line up. Slightly delayed in kicking off this one, maybe 2-3 minutes behind schedule. It's not a big deal, of course. Here's some of the other matches going on in the background. That's the first of our coverage of big finals days. Players, of course, dreaming and hoping and praying to play in them first and foremost. But to win them, have to perform here in this game. There's the two sets of players. Going for pre-match photos. Coleraine doing the same. They're taking the best of the day here, making sure to soak in every bit of this experience, which will no doubt not be the last for many of these players. So pre-match routines done. Pre-match photos almost done. And we'll be in line to bring you the very best of the action here. The goals, hopefully we will have plenty of goals. Started the day on this pitch with a fine 7-goal thriller. It was between the old rivals in Linfield and Glentoran's under 15s, with the Blues coming out on top at a 4-3 success. That was a great game to watch and to commentate on. Here's the two skippers, Riley McCreary of Crusaders and Cahir Carton of Coleraine. Chance to impress out here in front of the cameras. And we're close to getting underway. So it's Coleraine against Crusaders. It's coming live from U13 on the Armour Road in Belfast. Crews playing from left to right as we look. And there, the referee gets us underway. Opportunity for the Crews to clear their lines early on. It was well picked up by Nori Stewart for Coleraine. High foot though. And an early free kick for Crusaders. And cleared left-footed. Riley McCreary. That's a good pick-up from Carter Murray. Murray plays the ball to his teammate Joshua King. Coleraine though come clear in possession. The ball round the corner, looks for that run. Again, strong defending. Defence is showing their early foundations and stance here at U13. It's an opportunity for both sides to fill each other out in the opening minute and a half here. Goalkeeper needs to come. And he does do. It's Caden Mulligan charging out of the Crusaders' goal. The ball now all the way back with Harry McBride. Coleraine 0, Crusaders 0 in the Subway-sponsored under-13 Northern Ireland Youth Football Association Cup final. Cahir Carton with the header. Coleraine just struggling to clear their lines. There's a decent ball into that 18-yard box again. It's from Riley McCreary, captain of Crusaders. Even when they lost out in possession, did well to win it back. McCreary has possession here. Two balls on the pitch at the minute. The referee needs to choose which one we're sticking with. Test both for air pressure. And McCreary, after tying his lace, will take the free kick. It's taken quite a while to get us back underway here in this under-13 game. And maybe stolen a yard there. Bit of experience, even at this age group. Decent ball round the back. He was looking for his teammate Joshua King. King looks for support. King goes it alone. Loses out though. Now the Bandsiders come clear in possession themselves. Challenge was from Joshua King on Cahan O'Hare. Cahan O'Kean. Dispossessed there, but illegally, says the referee. Max Horner McCauley is making yards and strides down this near touchline, but the ref blew the way of Coleraine. Searching ball this time. Picks out Cruz, front man, and now again it's with King. King again. And the Crews take the lead early on here. The ball ricocheting inside the area. And Crusaders go 1-0 in front after just 5 minutes of this fixture at U13. Couple of opportunities initially for Joshua King, and the Crews made sure to keep the chance alive at the back post. And that goal scored by Charlie Robinson. He got the final touch there. And Robinson sets the Crews on their way. So Josh King will be claiming an assist. And Robinson, right place, right time for him. What can Coleraine do in response? Deep corner kick to the back post. And Crusaders doing everything to throw players in front of the ball, but here they come, up over halfway. It's their skipper. It's Cahir Carton. What a run this is from Carton. He's ran the entire length of the pitch there. Commits the foul in the end. A little bit out of frustration, but it just shows you the pace of the Crusaders. Man. Apologies, Riley McCreary was the player scampering forward. The Crusaders left back. Riley McCreary, captain, of course, of the Crews. And he's playing a determined role here so early on for the Crews. This will hopefully calm the nerves of the Crusaders players and potentially their fans. A free kick to Coleraine. Crusaders number 5, Joshua King, being asked to remove himself. Standing in close proximity of that free kick. Potential high foot there again. If you've just joined us, Crusaders in front here after 5 minutes. Joshua King marauding, making the run down the right hand side. His first opportunity was kept out by Harry McBride. And then second time around, fired the ball across the 6-yard box, and Charlie Robinson was the player who converted to give the Crews the lead in this under-13 Northern Ireland Youth Football Association Cup final. There's King again. King cuts inside. Might get another shooting chance here. This is great for Crusaders. And a great save from the Coleraine goalkeeper Harry McBride to deny Joshua Clugston. Brave goalkeeping there by Harry McBride. Coleraine have it back here. Here's their number 9, Norrie Stewart. Strong challenge on him. Chance to get the cross in. And miscued, unfortunately, for Coleraine and for Ty McConaughey. It remains Coleraine 0, Crusaders 1. Norrie Stewart again. He's well marshalled by Benjamin Wilson. Free kick this time. That foul on the goal scorer, Charlie Robinson. Need to be careful here. Coleraine living dangerously with the ball at the back, and particularly in that 6-yard area. So the Crews, a couple of decent early opportunities. Josh Clugston, the latest of those denied, this time by Harry McBride, who did well to save the initial 5th-minute shot from Joshua King. Charlie Robinson, though, gobbled up the rebound, and then we had that fine Riley McCreary run. Full length of the pitch from the Crusaders left back. Looked to be going it all the way. Looking for an offside there with the Crews back line. Need to be conscious of that. Play on until you hear the whistle first and foremost, rather than put the hand up. And it's picked up by Max Horner Macaulay. Here it is with that lovely left foot of Riley McCreary. Again, it's neat, intricate build-up play from Crusaders. And they've won a throw-in on the far side of the pitch. There's a throw. Should well be cleared, and is. Poor Coleraine, yet to fashion a real goal-scoring opportunity here. Rolston attempting to twist and turn and work his way towards that Coleraine box, and he may well have won himself a throw in here. He has. Good disruption from Coleraine in midfield. And here's Cahir Carton. There's too much on it, and they couldn't keep it in. Adler will take the throw for Cruz. Ball down the line beyond its intended target. We'll get it again though, and this is a decent turn. Again though, McCreary reacts quickest to it. This is good from the Cruz. That goal has really given them a platform to build upon here in this under 13 Northern Ireland Youth Football Association Cup final. Leading here against Coleraine by 1-0. Good build-up play here. Carter Murray and Joshua King, the two players involved here. A little bit of a ginger walk from Joshua King. Looks as if he's got a little bit of a knock. Let's hope we can run that off. We're midway through the opening half here. Still 1-0 to Crusaders. Great turn though. An opportunity for a second goal. And again, Harry McBride in the Coleraine goal, doing oh so well to ensure his side don't fall further behind. Corey Rolston that time with the attempted shot in the turn. And still Crusaders press, opportunity for a shot. Again, Carter Murray might have chose to bring the ball ever so slightly towards the edge of the 18-yard box there. As it turned out, his shot was tame, and Harry McBride more than equal to it. Coleraine 0, Crusaders 1. Neat footwork. Carton wins a free kick, and he heads forward as he leaves his free kick to Ty McConaughey. Ball around the corner from Stewart. Tries to pick the pass to Daniel Cascade. McConaughey. Oh, good fall here for Coleraine. Christy Moore is trying to push forward. Decent ball into the box. And an opportunity for Coleraine. Is that ball over the line? It looks as if it is. And there is the Coleraine equaliser. There was just some hesitation in there amongst the back line of Crusaders, and Coleraine took full advantage there to score. Daniel Cascade was the player on hand, Colerane's number 8, and it's Cascade who's claiming the last touch there. No doubt about it from this angle, the ball had crept over the goal line. And Coleraine right back in this one. Coleraine 1, Crusaders 1. And the Bandsiders very direct that time. Ball over the top. Now down the other end. Crusaders coming forward, and looks like could be a free kick on hand here. A foul on Max Horner-Macaulay. Here's Riley McCreary. Coleraine having equalised just a minute ago. I'll be nervous about this. Need to put up a good wall. And I have got one up. Here's McCreary. Oh, what a goal! That's the best goal of the day so far by some distance. Riley McCreary with an absolute peach to grace any final. And Crusaders back in front straight away. Riley McCreary. And he'll be watching that back for years. Will young McCreary. Those are sort of free kicks. You maybe hit 20 and score 2 or 3 of them. But to land the ball in the top corner, that's something else. And Crusaders behind. I should say they were clawed back for just a minute or so in this game. So 3 goals in the opening 20 minutes. Can Coleraine do the same? Back down the other end as Joseph Gray stood over this one. Gray, he's got a little too much loft on that. It's a different sort of technique there. Back to that free kick of McCreary's. We saw that early run during the game and the pace from the Crusaders skipper. And that goal sums up his efforts so far. Throw in Coleraine. Ty McConaughey comes up to take it. 8 minutes to half time. Coleraine trailing by 2 goals to 1. Ball a little bit too hot for anyone to keep it in. And McConaughey gets the opportunity. It's his throw down the line. Stewart under pressure. Here's McConaughey. Ball around the corner. Offside flag is up though against Christy Moore, who has gone slightly early there. Players, lots of supporters watching on from the perimeter of U13, home to Rosario here in Belfast. And Stewart kept the ball in there. Benjamin Wilson can't get the cross in. Goes just wide, so a change for Crusaders. And coming on is Zion Donnan. The female players on this Crusaders team. See her soon, number 4 in your shot. She's come on. for Joshua King. Little running to do here for the sub. Has committed a foul here. It's a yellow card instantly for Sion Dunnan. Judged by referee Peter McCauley to have tugged on the shirt of Norrie Stewart. Now, free kick. It's going to be taken left-footed here. Ty McConaughey, so maybe not shooting on this occasion. Stinked into the box. And the shot goes high and up and over the top from Cahan O'Kane. Of Coleraine got a touch though, according to the referee. So Kane charges and gets the ball, and he's going across to take this corner kick. O'Kane, decent ball too inside the 6-yard box, but yeah, free kick out to Crusaders this time around. Referee not happy with the jostling inside the box. So 4 minutes to play, and Riley McCreary taking the goal kick. Got good distance on that. That'll be throw into Crusaders. Ball down the line, opportunity. Cuts inside there. Nathan Bacon might have had a little more time than he thought he did. Lovely cut inside onto his left foot. McCreary looking for Rolston. It's being defended by Conor McKeever. Throw to the Bandsiders. Joseph Gray. An opportunity for Crusaders to build on that 2-1 advantage. How the Bandsiders would like to go in at the break. 2 apiece. There's the goal scorer of that fine free kick, Riley McCreary. Just fails to find his man, Corey Rolston. The pressure continuing for Coleraine in particular here. Defending to do as we rumble towards the half-time point in this Under-13 Northern Ireland Youth Football Association Cup final. Crusaders free kick. Decent effort in there as well. Coleraine do well to clear the danger. Good play from the Bandsiders, and McCreary dispossessed. Coleraine keen to keep this move going. should be dealt with in the end, and is by Crusaders. They're determined to take goal kicks by clearing them up over halfway. It's not the responsibility of the goalkeeper, it seems, Caden Mulligan. A bit of head tennis in there. Neat move to begin with that, which came to very little. Joshua Clugston it was, trying to get forward for Crusaders. It's a lovely build-up play this. And the shot very nearly threatened the Coleraine goal. Still hasn't been cleared though. Opportunity for a cross. And the ball headed over the top from that Benjamin Wilson cross into the box. Couldn't be too long left now in the opening half of this under-13 cup final. Crusaders leading by 2-1. A miscue there from McConaughey. And the ref giving a high foot, it appears. Well, there is the end of the opening half, and it's Crusaders who go in with the advantage at half-time, leading by 2-1. The goal scored from Charlie Robinson. And Riley McCreary with an outstanding free kick into the top corner of the Coleraine goal. Coleraine had Daniel Caskey to thank for drawing them level in 19 minutes. But they fell straight behind just 60 seconds later up the other end of the pitch. Half-time, it is Coleraine 1 and it's Crusaders 2. Welcome back to U13 in Belfast. We're at half-time. Coleraines under 13s trail Crusaders by 2-1 in this Northern Ireland Youth Football Association Cup final. So the Bandsiders with a bit to do here. Crews took a 5th-minute lead, courtesy of Charlie Robinson, after some good work from Joshua King. They were pegged back though. It was one apiece on 19 minutes, with Daniel Caskey scoring an equaliser for Joe Gray's side. Step up Riley McCreary. His free kick into the top corner was sensational, to say the least. A goal worthy of winning any game. It's given Crusaders the edge here. Can they win the match? That's the question. Those sets of players just making their way out onto the pitch. Crusaders will be playing from right to left as we look. For Coleraine, playing in their traditional blue and white kit. Referee will be getting us underway any minute here. Stand by for that. Christy Moore in your picture there with the Coleraine number 4. All the way across to the right hand side for Crusaders. And that ball very nearly finding the feet of the Cruise number 17, Charlie Robinson. Still not cleared here. That's with Moore. Looked like a free kick. Certainly the fans wanted it. Peter McCauley didn't think so. St. Donnan clears her lines. Throwing Crusaders. Finlay Adler throws the ball down the line. back with Harry McBride. Clears his lines. He was well involved in the opening 30 minutes, was the Coleraine goalkeeper. Made a number of fine saves. Putting that one after 10 minutes from Josh Clugston. Rory Stewart there, bringing down Zan Donnan. Donnan, who came on in the first half and was subsequently cautioned, so she needs to be careful as well. Tidied up there at the back by Riley McCreary. It was loose by Mulligan, and the defence at the back. It very nearly let in Coleraine. Mulligan in the end making a fine block. Free kick's going to be taken by McConaughey. Here come the Crews. Break away this. Try to thread the ball through. They still work for the Crews. Strong challenge coming in on Max Horner-Macaulay. Now it's with Moore. Her ball down the line towards Stewart. So 4 minutes gone in the second half, and Coleraine on the attack with Stewart. Nicely tidied up, and was trying the lead turn there. Nathan Bacon showed a little too much of it. Here's Stewart. Stewart's tackled, surrounded by 3 Crusaders players, including Donnan. There's one of the Crusaders players down at the minute. I think it's Finlay Adler. He's going to receive some treatment here. Play will stop momentarily. So just to remind you of the route then that Coleraine took to this final. Beat Bangor by 4 goals to 0. It was the same scoreline against Dromore Amateurs. They then won by 3 goals to 1 in round 3 against Carrick. 4-0 success against Dungoyne. And in the quarter-finals they beat Linfield before moving on to nudge Glenavon to one side to pick their place in today's final at Ulidia. For Crusaders, successes over Portadown Youth from the Lisburn League. Lisburn Youth by 4 goals to 0 in round 2. In round 3 it was a 1-0 slim victory against Shankle Juniors. They won 4-0 in round 4 against Green Island, 3-0 against Loughgall in the quarters, and then Cliftonville were their opponents in the semi-final, where they come out on top by 2 goals to 1. So quite a journey both these teams have taken to get themselves into the final. Here's McCreary. Just couldn't manage to keep that one down. Riley McCreary. He's got that left foot wand. And he showed us exactly what he's capable of in the opening half. Short goal kick taken by Coleraine. Ball down the line. That's picked up by Coleraine. Bit of a slash at it by Caden Mulligan. And it's picked up by Donnan. McCreary showed the ball down the line. Instead, switches play out the right hand side to Adler. The referee's awarded Coleraine a goal kick here. So defending to do for Crusaders, who lead by 2-1. Corner in right across the 6-yard box. Coleraine originally kept it in. And Crusaders trying to clear the danger. Bit of a ricochet which worked very kindly for Caden Mulligan. Strong play that from Colerane's 16. Joseph Gray, who's causing all sorts of trouble there for Crusaders. Just awaiting the match ball. McCreary comes forward to take the throw. Good throw as well into the 18-yard box. Crew still going here. And there's the cut back, which is beyond his Crew's teammate. And in the end, it's Max Horner-McCauley who fires well wide, and it's out for a goal kick. Goal kick. That's picked up by Nathan Beacom for Crusaders before Coleraine come away, and Stewart in the mix there once again. Just lost a bit of rhythm here as we've entered the second half. Both teams, in fairness. Well, Coleraine in particular know they've got 18.5 minutes left to try to conjure up an equaliser. Goalkeeper comes out of his area and backtracks. And Caden Mulligan is content in the end as he got the ball. Got chased out of his 18-yard box. No wonder whether he'd ran too far beyond it to backtrack. He'll say he always had it under control. Certainly Coleraine's players and their management team trying to inject a little more energy into the team. Now the ball back with Mulligan. Mulligan. Long ball downfield. Last ditch defending from the Bandsiders, from Dylan McElroy. Centre half. Throw again from McCreary. Did well to get turned initially. Couldn't get the shot away though. Crusaders, and now the break could have been on for Coleraine, but for some good play at the back from the Crews. This is a quality run from Wilson. Benjamin Wilson just couldn't pick out a marker. It's a fine run to get his way inside the 18-yard box, but at that critical moment just couldn't find the pass to a teammate. Stewart. Here comes Mulligan. And this is good from Corey Rolston. Rolston crosses into the area. And again, both sets of players just failing to keep the ball down. Do feel if Coleraine were to fall one goal further behind, that could well be lights out here. Well, it's been even Stevens here in the second half. Again, Dylan McElroy doing well at the back for the Bandsiders. Quick throw taken by Joe Gray's side. There's McCreary being allowed a lot of room there when he picked up possession. Need to be extremely careful not to give McCreary shooting opportunity on that left foot of his. It's good play from Coleraine. In possession, win the throw in, up over halfway. Oh, definite free kick there, fouled by Charlie Robinson. And that foul easily spotted on Joe Gray by Peter McCauley. What about taking the free kick quickly there, Coleraine? Towan McAleese. He'll take it here. And the Coleraine substitutes. McAleese gets a second opportunity. .46.5 minutes played at U13. And we haven't had any goals here in the second half. We're treated to 3 in the opening 30 minutes. McAleese. All right, to Gray. Thought about going to McAleese again. Need to get rid of the ball. That was quite the run out the far side by Finlay Adler. Again, the longer the game goes on without any consistent pressure from Coleraine, plays into the hands of Crusaders, who have this 1-goal advantage. Here's an opportunity for Crusaders as they cut the ball back, and again that just needed a single fraction of a touch onto Charlie Robinson's cross. Anything on that, it was 3-1. It becomes ever more difficult for Coleraine if that's the scoreline. Barton. Just need to get the ball under their spell to Coleraine. Stewart trying to get away from his marker there, trying to use some physicality. Legally, of course, but wasn't able to in the end. So just over 10 minutes to play. And this thing stand. It's Crusaders with one hand on this under-13 Northern Ireland Youth Football Association Cup trophy. We've been blessed today with the weather. Players having outstanding conditions in which to showcase their talents. Good defending there by the Bandsiders. When they get into this final third, they just lack quality. And you can see far too easy for Caden Mulligan in the Crusaders' goal. Need to be playing the ball to feet to give their teammates a chance. This should be straight into the arms and is of Harry McBride. Ball hitting the back of the head of Owen McAleese. Hopefully he's back on track in a second. There's just taking the opportunity of getting some water on board. Corey O'Neill has come on for Daniel Cascade for Coleraine. And Carter Murray and Corey Rolston back in the fray for Crusaders. With the rolling substitutions, keeps the game flowing. Big benefit nowadays to the long time stoppages previously. There's a good turn. Can I get the shot away though? Coleraine, opportunity for them. Here's Stewart. He's rounded the goalkeeper. And he's taken a little too long, has he? It's a great save from Caden Mulligan. And Crusaders very nearly conceding. That was such an opportunity there through Norrie Stewart. Just took a little too long in the end, did Stewart. And Caden Mulligan knew what his task was, the Crusaders goalkeeper. Holding that concentration. And how crucial could that be come the end of this game? 5 minutes to play here and stoppages, I would suggest, which we'd had at least 3 in the second half now. We'll get a bit of time added on here at the end of this game. Play back underway. Harry Hunt has come on in place of Cahan O'Kane for Coleraine. As that clock ticks down. And the Crews try to hold on. There's a decent turn. And there's the shot, which brings another fine save. Again, Caden Mulligan proving his worth. He's holding his head here as he incidentally, in making that dive, as he inadvertently hit the post. He's going to receive some attention here. So Coleraine keen to take the corner kick, but that will surely be held up. Nathan Beacom on for Benjamin Wilson for Crusaders. Here comes the corner kick. Chance for McCreary to clear his lines here. And in fact, he refused to take that opportunity first time around, and Coleraine, I feel aggrieved. Our players down, and Coleraine need to get back here, down the far end. And there is the clinching goal in this fixture for Crusaders. And again, it looks as if they have put this match well beyond Coleraine. It's Joshua King with the third goal of the match. And just 2 minutes of normal time remaining. Crusaders go further in front. They have a 2-goal buffer, and they lead against Coleraine by 3 goals to 1. Match could have been oh so different had Norrie Stewart have converted just 4 minutes ago. And football can be a cruel game. And back down the other end, the Crews have surely made sure that they're going to be the under-13 Northern Ireland Youth Football Association Cup winners. It's going to be heading back to Seaview. And maybe they haven't finished here. Here's the latest goal scorer, Joshua King. Lovely play from Carter Murray. I'll be keen now just to keep possession. Donnan clips the ball forward. And well defended by Zion Donnan again. Who, despite picking up that caution, has looked very assured in the centre of the Crusaders' defence. Inside the last minute then, normal time. It's looking as if it's going to be Crusaders' day. Long trip up the road for Colerane's players. Yet again, another stoppage during the 60 minutes. So we're in now to time added on at the end of the 60 minutes. Referee has checked his watch, but I'm presuming could be a good bit of time to be added on here. Whether there's enough time to claw 2 goals back is another thing. Coleraine keep it in here with Gray. And it's a throw to Coleraine, but they're camped inside their own half here. Gray just hooks it forward down the line, and Stewart gives chase. Ball kept in, according to the assistant, who was right beside it here. Haven't given up hope here. Here's Robinson. On top of the goalkeeper, Harry McBride, who claws the ball well out of the air and punts it down towards halfway. Free kick spotted by the ref. And that'll give Crusaders a little more breathing time here. Riley McCreary going to take this for the Cruise. Clip forward. McBride. He punches towards the edge of the 18-yard box, and Coleraine just struggling to make their efforts count here. Good bit of play that from Corey Ralston. Just lacked the pace in the end. Harry Hunt giving chase for Coleraine. That's an offside against Freddie Bratton. Thought he had managed to evade the offside trap there. Benefit today for the officials is that every game has 3. There's eyes here, there, and everywhere. There's a push for definite, but just some frustration seeping into some of the Coleraine play. And that's understandable. We're now in the 4th minute of stoppage time here, and a trail by 3 goals to 1. And that's a late challenge there by Diane Donnan. And she's on a yellow. And the referee, it looks as if she's going to be getting her marching orders here. It's going to be a sending off for Diane Donnan. Sent off for 2 yellow cards. So Crusaders down to 10 players. Just ever so slightly late there. However, deep into stoppage time. Still was a decision that the referee had to make. How much more time will there be? Hooked into the Crusaders box. Chance for Hunt. And there is the full-time whistle. It's Crusaders who left the Under-13 Northern Ireland Youth Football Association Cup. Goals from Charlie Robinson, a Riley McCreary wonder free kick into the top corner on 20 minutes, and Joshua King putting the icing on the cake. Daniel Caskey scored what was an equaliser back in the 19th minute, and Zion Donnan was sent off right on the end of this fixture. 2 yellow cards for her. In the end, though, that didn't matter. It's Crusaders who come away with the victory here. They beat Coleraine by 3 goals to 1 at Ulidia playing fields in Belfast, still bathed in glorious sunshine.